become best friends?
Yup.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
Big part of friendship.
I like you. Do you like me?
I do like you.
You are my friend.
You're a nice young man, and I am your friend.
Shut up, Pete. We're not friends now. I don't need you anymore.
You're my best friend.
Friend requests.
The friend request?
Why you ain't accept my friend request, bro? But you don't want to be my friend.
People will run like kids parties that are like super fun and themed and all of that. I'm like, you should run like a slumber party experience for adults.
Yeah.
Like as in everybody comes over, you know, PJs.
I fucking would, man. In another life, if I wasn't so narcissistic, I would be spending my time planning, like, organizing events for other people because I fucking love that shit. Like, that's why I liked running gigs in Brisbane.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm good at this, man. It's fun. And
Yep.
it would be great. Do it for parties, whatever else. I'd be good at it. But alas, I want to be the show.
Yeah, me too.
So they can come to my slumber party business, but I'm hosting and I'm telling the ghost stories and it's all about me.
That's literally just an excuse to invite people to your house. It's just this, but on a bigger scale.
It's the podcast.
Good.
I should introduce you. Welcome to the Friend Request, everybody. I'm your host, Clay Madron, and today I got to tell you, I'm joined by someone super special, someone super funny and super lovely. It's Michelle Azevedo.
Yay!
What's up, girl?
Oh, gosh. I'm just so happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Finally. This is my ideal version of friendship.
Yeah.
Is like
mic'd
up, well lit, in a corner, just talking. And then I get to go home and take naps.
Oh, my God. Isn't that the best?
Mm-hmm.
I left a hang last night. After 3 hours, because that's plenty, I think. And Jacob was like, "Are you coming home early?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I wanted to hang out with you." But I was there for 3 hours, and people have this insane thing going, it seems, that everyone needs to hang out for fucking 7 hours. And it's like,
yeah, it is weird.
It's weird.
It's what beers do to people.
Yeah, but that's it. I'm not drinking a lot, so.
Yeah, it really does cut down your social time, which is a tremendous indictment of all friendships in adulthood that you're just like, well, unfortunately the beers have dried up, so I am done with it. That being said, I do feel like even as a child, like if we ran out of cupcakes or something, I was like, I'm fucking out of here.
Totally.
This needed to be something else there.
Yeah, we need something like to do. That's why I've got popcorn in the podcast. It's
thank you.
To help like
take a good
keep
crunch.
Your hands busy sometimes, you know. That's what we all need. Or an activity. What?
That's really good popcorn. Oh, sorry. I've started doing this thing. That was completely subconscious. I've started doing this thing. It's one of the things that I've picked up as I've gotten older. I now have food sounds.
Okay.
And it's normally some version of that. When I eat something that I really like, I'm like that corgi that eats and goes, ooh, because it's so excited. Sorry. It was really good popcorn.
Sorry. I love that so much.
I've also started undoing my pants on the way to the toilet.
I remember you mentioning this recently.
Yeah, when we were talking last time.
Yeah, completely understood what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yep, right
you just
there.
pick up some shit.
Especially if you've got like something complicated on. I'll like if I'm wearing a onesie or a jumpsuit type thing, like, well, I'm going to start unzipping it now because it's going to take me 10 minutes. So.
Take a long time.
Yeah.
Who has the time?
It's just smart.
It's intelligence. Intelligence in action.
That's it. Okay, so you're on the Friendship podcast. Oh, I should say, I actually am going to start recording intros to the pod outside of with the guests, but I don't think I will for this one because we're going to talk forever.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I was like, I need to give you like a hand signal for like, Michelle, stop derailing the pod. Because I've been in my house by myself talking to no one all day.
Shit, okay.
So I'm really pumped to be here.
No, it's great. But I want to say for any first-time listeners, this is a podcast about friendship. We talk about, I talk to guests that are all usually comedians, funny people about friendship, if they've got friends, how they got them, how we're friends, all that sort of fun stuff. And Michelle, you're such an exciting guest for me because not only are you a hilarious comedian who I looked up to since starting, you're also like a gorgeous friend. And I love how we met. We actually worked at the same place and everyone told us that we would like each other.
Yes. And at the time I was terrified of you.
Oh my God.
Because we're double Eskimo sisters.
We are double Eskimo sisters.
And I was at the time kind of seeing a guy that you used to kind of see.
Were you aware of this at the time? Oh, because I was not. Oh
No,
my God.
I was. So I was shit scared. And then
Oh
you
my
turned up and I was like,
God.
all right, she's so fucking hot.
Oh,
Kill
no.
me.
Oh my
Sorry, I
God.
might have just picked the microphone.
Oh, no, that's fine.
No, I was deeply terrified.
Holy shit, I didn't know this. Oh, wow. I just thought, because I remember us both talking about being like annoyed by people telling us that we'll like someone and being like, you don't know me. Shut up.
Yeah, not wanting to.
Like-
I do remember that
Yeah.
chat in the kitchen being
No.
like, I don't want.
You can't put me in a box. You
that's-
don't know who I
That
like.
is what it is. It's
100%
what's
it.
oppositional defiance disorder.
Yeah.
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 It's like, well, now I'm just gonna hate her on principle. So
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. But then those people were right because
They were
you're just the most delightful person in the world.
they were very correct.
Oh my God. And I was very excited to just know you.
Thank you,
What
baby.
a wonderful personality to have that effect on people.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Chloe. I really appreciate that.
Oh
And
my
also,
God.
like, I think that you are the best. And it's just a lovely time. Here, have
It
a
is
have a
lovely
corn.
time. Thank you. Oh.
I did so bad. Just said no. Wait, cut it. Cut the camera. Why can't I feed you this corn?
It's my fault. For any audio listeners.
I'm trying to feed Chloe popcorn, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know if
I
I'm
didn't
not.
know how to do it.
I'm not going in close enough, or her mouth isn't closing.
I was
But the corn keeps falling out. Has that ever happened on the pod before?
No.
None of the episodes I've listened to.
No, that's actually how. It's a problem that I have when I feed myself popcorn as well. So you're not alone.
It just falls out.
I don't know how to use my
Wow.
mouth. Yeah. I'm quite useless.
That's incredible. I always think I can do the thing where I can catch it,
Yeah.
but then it just bounces off my face every time. I go in so confident, and then
Oh, I just got too insecure just as soon as it started happening. I'm like, oh no, she can see inside my mouth. What if it's gross?
that's
That's
Absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's where I'm at. Fuck. Also, for any audio listeners, we're dressed up. It's a Christmas themed episode.
yeah. Wait, but actually, there's an audio application of this. Ready?
Yes.
The reindeer ears have like fake bells on them, so they don't jingle, but they go like. I sound like a Korok
It's so pretty.
from Zelda.
It's so lovely.
I sound like a little forest creature.
I don't know what that is.
That's totally fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is my life.
I know. I'm stupid.
Oh, it has nothing to do with you.
No, but you have like every single time we talk, you've got some wonderful deep cut reference, and I'm like, I like Adam Sandler movies.
I also like Adam Sandler.
Oh, of course.
So
You're not crazy.
yeah, obviously.
You just have like I don't know, you're a smart woman.
I respect the king. I just know too much useless shit. That's really what
No,
it is.
you retain information.
I retain purely useless information.
Okay.
I don't know my tax file number. I can't do maths. I do
Why?
know how to say I love you in Furbish,
What's Furbish?
the language of Furbies.
Oh. How?
Ka me me unai.
Oh.
I just remember it from being a child.
Yeah. No, that flicked something onto my brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they would go, oh, me scared. And you were like, shut up, you little bitch. And you put him in a closet.
What a creepy little toy.
It was.
Oh my god.
I really loved them.
Yeah, me too. I was
But
a
I
big fan.
like robots. I
Yeah,
like,
anything digital I liked. I like
animatronics, baller, the best.
Although Tamagotchi is still like not animatronics, but you know, digital is definitely the top. That and sea monkeys were the best toys.
I loved sea monkeys.
But they were people. They're not toys, I guess.
They were people. Yeah. We
they're-
just couldn't quite see them, but they definitely had.
Family
They looked
members.
exactly like they were on the box.
Yeah.
And
With a
don't
face.
get any closer to them or ask any questions.
No.
That was very effective sneaky marketing.
Oh yeah.
Little fuckers.
Weird, but anyway.
Sorry, I'll let you get us back on track.
No. I appreciate it. This is a mutual derailing. But
Sorry for vaping on camera.
Oh no, you can vape on camera. Sometimes I'll edit so that it
do
doesn't
the-
show in case YouTube gets mad. But
Oh shit! Right,
we're
of
all
course.
good. We're safe. I have a vape on
I
here
just
all the
wanted to
time.
create a. I just wanted to create like a smoke effect.
You wanted it to look misty, like wintry and Christmassy. Yeah, this episode's actually coming out after Christmas, but before New Year's, so
That's acceptable.
I think so.
That's acceptably Christmas themed.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was unsure, but you are quite the Christmas elf, so
I am.
you would know.
Do you know apparently my surname means Christmas holly?
No,
Yeah.
that's so
I looked it up. It
cute.
either means Christmas holly or olive tree, but it's very botanical either way.
Oh my god. Okay, or olive tree.
I think it's like the Brazilian roots of it are Christmas holly, and then the Portuguese roots of it are. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass.
That's so
I googled this once.
cute.
I know, right? I'm taking the
Oh.
version of it I would prefer.
Oh, totally. That's like how my middle name is Grace, and I think that means God, and therefore I am God.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what that is.
That's the
That's
same.
what it is. It's definitely not the bipolar.
No. It is etymology.
No, it's true. It's in my name. I'm not having a manic episode.
It's not a delusions of grandeur. I am cool. So back to the start of our friendship.
Yes.
We are double Eskimo sisters.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing to be.
And honestly, I don't know that many dudes who would see that as an opportunity for friendship.
No.
It's a nice thing.
It's a really nice thing. I think it becomes relatively necessary to be all right within comedy, especially where we came from, Brisbane.
Oh yeah.
Just
There
be
are
like
12
that.
people.
And everyone's in love.
That is true though, because you go to the comedy scenes in the bigger cities.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm just showing feet for the people.
Oh, let
at
them
the-
know. Let them see it.
If you pay the highest tier on the Patreon, you get the feet only cut. It's the same audio, but the camera's just on our feet.
That's such a good idea.
I know. Pay up, boys.
Pay up.
But no, I'm saying this and I have like the mankiest feet because I've been walking in the backyard.
That's right. You can't see the bottom.
Have at. But yeah, no, like we go to the bigger comedy scenes, I think, and everybody from Brisbane is kind of like vaguely astounded.
Yeah.
Like, but just by being like, oh, you guys, this is like a business to you. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
There's like,
You don't know everyone deeply.
you don't do this for friendship.
Yeah, that's so
You don't
true.
do this so you can talk to other weirdos because
Oh
that's
my
the only
God.
fucking reason I do it.
Oh, it's so good for that, though.
It's so good for it.
It keeps being the ongoing piece of advice that I have for any listeners that are like, genuinely wanting to get better at making friends. It's always just start comedy.
Yeah.
Go to Brisbane and start comedy. Bless you. Is that how you make your friends? Cute little burps.
It is in this particular. No, it's actually that I'm already comfortable with you and I know you won't judge me.
Well, even if it was the first day, I would have loved it.
I've just never burped on camera before. So I literally, my brain went, new experience. Let's do it.
That's beautiful. Okay, so part of being Eskimo sisters is like that you're friends with some exes. I'm gonna cat's out of the bag. Can I say that who the Eskimo sister is? It's
Oh
Jacob.
yeah, 100%.
It's Jacob.
Yeah. Me and Jacob were together for like
For
5
ages.
years. I just assume everyone knows my life.
No,
I don't know why.
I know. They should.
They should. They would be better off for it.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. They would be very
Interesting.
overwhelmed. But no, yeah, me and Jacob were together for like 4.5, 5 years,
Yeah.
and like but we started dating when he would have been like 23
Yeah.
and I was like 20.
Yeah.
And so it was this real like just clinging to each other for dear life in a storm kind of situation.
Yeah, and such growth and development years as well.
Oh yeah,
my
absolutely. And I
God.
honestly don't think I don't think I've ever met exes who have done a better job of successfully transitioning into being friends.
No, it's incredible. You guys are an amazing, I definitely used you guys' relationship as an example in my episode with him. Because I'm like, it's just so impressive. And I think we've got a lot of listeners who are younger and haven't yet experienced platonic male-female friendships.
Yeah.
So they're like whacked out by it.
Yeah.
But
that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that can
Yeah.
absolutely be a thing.
yeah.
I mean, it's just dependent on your personality type, but I would say I have as many platonic male friends as I do female friends.
Yeah.
I was just laughing at the concept that we both probably have non-platonic female friends as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And being like, yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's just too flirty and you're like, maybe this, has to be kept at an arm's length, but like in either direction. But I think for the most part, yeah, I definitely have like as many platonic male friends.
Yeah.
Which is a big part of probably what drew me to comedy in the first place.
Okay.
Or not like what drew me to comedy, but it was why I wasn't uncomfortable in it.
Yeah, totally. I can completely understand that. So you had more or as many male friends as a kid even?
I only
Yeah.
I had no friends as a kid, but the ones that I did have were like, yeah, there was like a boy who used to follow me around named Connor, and he taught me how to eat clovers. He was like, you can eat these, and then I was eating clovers, and then I was like, there's my social cred gone.
Oh my god.
There's the remnants of my social
I relate
cred.
to you so much. I was friends with the boys and then I was eating grass
Yeah.
so quickly.
man.
Quickly. What the fuck?
I don't know. They all eat grass. Spread it. We're
Boys-
starting rumors on this pod. Boys all eat grass. But no, and then he told his entire grade 3 class that we were in love and we were getting married, and then that was the end of the friendship because I was like, what the fuck, Connor?
Connor.
I know.
That's so annoying.
I was distressed.
Was that a common phenomena for you throughout life where you'll be friends platonically with a boy and then they'll admit their love for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, bless them. Like, bless their little. I mean, mainly more in like high school, a lot
Of
more,
course, of
obviously.
course.
Just because now I have more of a read on it, I think, and
Yeah,
now I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, that's a weird amount of presents.
Sounds nice. Love a gift.
Theoretically.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
But it's just, yeah, I don't know. That definitely used to be a thing growing up. But I think that is the thing, is because like boys also don't know how to do platonic friendships either. They also find it weird.
Yeah.
They're like, this bitch is always hanging around wanting to play Halo. She probably wants to fuck.
She probably wants to fuck. And sometimes it's a correct read.
Sometimes it is.
you
And
wanna
sometimes
fuck.
you just end up really awkwardly spooning me during the Matrix trilogy, and I have to pretend to be asleep. You know who you are.
Hey, at least if pretending to be asleep works, that's good.
That's a really good point.
Because I've tried that one. And
No, that's the oh girl, we've all been there. But no, look,
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
pretending. You're right. He's an upstanding gentleman,
He's amazing.
and he really is. He just misread the situation, and I
yeah.
didn't know what to do. So my possum instincts kicked in, and I was like, "Play dead."
That's a really good instinct.
Yep. It's gotten me out of many terrible situations.
It sucks though. It's a very frustrating part when that happens. Have you been able to ever come back from that with a friend when they're
Just trying
misreading?
to think. To be honest, most of the time when it has happened, it's been someone who I didn't necessarily hang out with that much anyway.
Okay.
So it was easy enough for me to be like, that's cool. I'm gonna, but also I don't hang out that much anyway. Like I don't understand how anyone has the energy to do comedy and then have friends on the side, because it's like as in separate,
It's a lot of
actual
work.
engaged
Yeah.
friendships.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, this is the hang. Mm-hmm. I need
Yeah.
to go be alone now for like
totally.
many
That's the energy
hours.
I have. Totally. Also, like, you've got your sister.
I love her.
You guys are very close, right?
She's the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you say she's your bestie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No question.
I think that just feels a lot in the heart.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
My mum made one.
Yeah, exactly.
My mum made one for me. I'm fine.
It's so good. I say that to my sister, because my sister's older. Every my birthday, I wish her a happy anniversary for our friendship, and I'm like,
Aw.
Mum made me for you.
That's so nice.
It's very cute.
Ours was the reverse,
Yeah.
because she's younger by like a year and a half.
Yep.
And I remember, like, my earliest memories are waiting for her to be born. Like, my mum being like, "That's your sister," and me being like, "Yay!" So yeah, she got away with a lot because of that. I was just like so innocent and stoked to have a bud.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
And she was like, "Man, I can tell this bitch anything. She just believes me."
That's the best. Yeah, see, I still managed to get that power because I have a little sister as well. And then the older sister, I don't know, I guess she just also believed me. I still got away with telling everyone everything. I told them cum meant cunt, but for a boy.
Like a bussy?
Yeah, I thought that, but first of all, I thought cunt meant a dirty vagina. And then
I can see where you would.
that's
yeah,
what I remember
can see
us
where you
all
would put it
thinking that
together.
as children. And then I was like, and cum is the boy version of that. It's a dirty penis.
It's a dirty penis.
Yep.
A dirty
Not
peen.
far off, honestly.
A stinky peen. No good.
Good. Yeah, so sisters are good.
Oh, the best, man. She's excellent. And I was listening to the episode that you did with Beck, and you guys were talking about how rough like sisters can be with each other, and we were, but it was all sanctioned.
Okay.
So
Tell me
like,
more.
well, because we were both kind of like, I think people have a very interesting concept of female friendships where they think it's all like, men especially,
Yeah.
but women, uninitiated women as well. Because I think that's what scared me off of having female friends for a really long time, was I was like, oh no, I can't, I'm a grub.
Oh my God, totally.
Like, no, certainly not. And I used to like put on makeup before like I went to someone's house and whatever, because I was like, no, it's I've seen movies. It's not like, this has got to be like the hot chick with
Michelle,
Rob
I'm
Snyder.
still right there. You're awakening something. Or like, what?
Yeah, it was. I always used to be like, oh fuck, I'm way too much of a grub for this.
Yeah.
But then at home with my sister, we were
Yeah.
both just like teenage boys, so it was fine.
Of course.
And you know, like her friend Amelia as well, who was like our third wheel growing up.
Yeah.
Danny's other best friend. So we had sort of like this triad. And that was really like, in hindsight, that was really the friendships that I had. But because I thought of her as my sister's friend,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I have no friends.
Yeah,
but that
yeah,
wasn't true. I
Oh my God.
had no friends on paper.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
But they were your friends.
Yeah, of course. Oh
my
no, she was the
God.
best. But, you know, she would fart in my mouth at a sleepover, or like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
she did once, and I genuinely ran out onto the lawn and threw up.
Oh my God, fair.
It was so bad. And, but like, yeah, girls are gross. The point I'm trying to make here is that girls are gross.
Yeah.
And nobody knows this.
Turns out men and women, girls and boys, very similar. For the most part, the same.
Yep.
Tiny little differences.
Tiny little difference.
like titties.
That's hey man, mine are a tiny little difference, okay?
Fuck off. Yeah, that's my new hot take. I'm taking it to the stage. Man, you guys want to know the difference between men and women? Boobs.
Big old titties. Wah, 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 wah.
The audience is going crazy.
We relate to this.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Too hot for too much laughter. Oh man, that is nuts how much I relate to you.
I was thinking that too, listening to it. I was
Yeah.
like, man, we had really similar childhoods in a way.
Yeah. And a bit of craziness as well.
Oh yeah, like so much family stuff as well. And that's the other thing. And also like merged family things. A lot of step siblings coming and going over time. And it's sort of like, yeah, I think that was also a contributing factor to why I didn't have a lot of friends. Because I was like, no man, I got shit on. Like
got a lot going on.
I've got so much happening, and
fucking true.
it's like, how do you have the I think you do, to have healthy childhood friendships. I think you have to have a healthy childhood.
That is a really interesting point.
Yeah.
You might be onto something there. Just going through my head of the guests that I've had on and
Yep.
being able to talk about this stuff, you know, that seems to be an
A running
ongoing,
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Fucking hell. Okay. So do you think though, because I am aware that you have had some friends because of comedy, and I'm sure possibly outside of it, but you've had some crazy friends, myself included, who have had our moments of being a nutso.
Yeah.
Do you think that having more of a tumultuous or just interesting and chaotic childhood has helped you like navigate those friendships in those times?
I don't know if it's that
Yeah.
or the fact that my direct family, like my parents, are proper weirdos as well. And so like when I started meeting people, because that's the other thing is like I would meet people and I'd be like, oh, you're so boring. and it's not like, I don't even mean it from a judgmental space, but even to this day, like I really struggle to talk to people who don't at least have some level of issues. And it's not like, you know, most of them thankfully have dealt with their issues now, which is like, it's not as if I'm actively chasing people who are, you know, like in the middle of a meltdown.
No.
But I do think that like I prefer to talk to comics. I prefer to talk to artists in general. I like, and that's not always the case. You can meet some really interesting people who somehow manage to function in the normal world, which is bananas to me. I'm like, how can you be both of these things? That's so alien.
Yeah.
This is my consolation prize for dealing with what I have dealt with. How dare you have a decent and healthy life and still be funny? Fuck you. But yeah, no, for sure. I just don't, I think what it does is I don't judge people a lot for having whatever moments they have.
That's so good.
But it's because like, fuck man, it's hard out here.
It is.
and also like, yeah, we've all had our psycho meltdowns.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yes.
And anyone who says that they haven't are genuinely lying.
They
to
must
themselves or to you. Probably
the most
both.
Boring person in the world. All crazy. They're lying because they're like worse than anyone else.
They're differently
killing
crazy.
Someone.
There was actually, there's people who seem like too well adjusted. I am more scared of.
Totally.
I'm like, but it's also like, it's going to come out later. I feel like you got to deal with this shit early because otherwise surely it's going to come out later.
I think so, personally. God, I don't know. I think that's like it's a really useful mindset to have because I can't imagine anyone going through or being around people going through their teens and their 20s without seeing all of that. Like I think about people I met when I started doing comedy. I was 24, I think, almost 24 or something, whatever. And being
this is in
judged,
Melbourne, right?
Yeah. Being judged off who I was then. And it's only like, you know, 5 years later and I'm a completely different person. And I think about that the same thing with other people starting, because most people start so young, you know, being 18, 20 and having these people like have a perception of you in their mind at that age. I'm like, that's crazy. I hope to God that most people have it like the awareness to know that people grow and change. Because I've caught myself having those same biases of, oh yeah, that person fucking sucked or that person's nuts. I'm like, actually, they were just 22.
Yes, I think it's a bit different. Like I think there's, because obviously we've all met the occasional person, like stand up or no, if you're just a person in life, you have met the occasional person where you go, okay, this shit runs too deep.
Yeah.
For me to be safe dealing with this. But even then I try to not be judgmental and I try to be like, hey man, you know, I genuinely wish you the best.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just not here because
sometimes you got to be smart.
Yeah. You're a bull in a china shop right now.
Yeah.
But I think most people I know who have had their like psycho moments, I think that just generally makes them more interesting later. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like you have some great stories from it. Beck has some amazing stories from before she figured out she had bipolar.
Oh yeah.
Like you get the most interesting version of yourself sometimes in hindsight through that window.
Yeah, totally. I think
do you have any big moments that you're like, fuck, this is funny in hindsight?
I broke my own toe because I was mad. I pulled my own toe and broke it because I was mad and I couldn't break
What
anything
the
else around me.
fuck?
Yeah, it's definitely like the
Dude,
craziest
I'm gonna be honest
shit.
with you. If you ever get to that point again, break something else. I love how you're like, I couldn't break anything else. Oh, I couldn't possibly. I'm too polite. That's like the most well-behaved snap that I've ever heard of.
It's so it is very indicative of how like inward all of my hatred was going. That's for sure.
Oh, baby.
I know. I was.
How is it now?
It's fine now. I walk. Well, thank
Which
you.
one was
thank you.
it?
This one, baby toe. This one down here. If you want to see for yourself, send us $50.
Hey,
No, it was
cash first, then toesies.
obviously. Oh my god, I'm a
This little piggy's going to market, okay? And it needs some change.
Yeah, no, it was completely not so a heightened moment, you know, in a fight, in a abusive relationship.
Yeah, of course.
And
Abusey.
a little
Oh, so
bit-
cute. Oh, just a little bit of
a little
boosy.
bit abuse. And yeah, I was like, well, I can't. I was at his house, so I was like, I can't break anything of his. I wanted to, so I just broke my own toe. You know. And then
I think we should find him now.
I
Break his
he
not his
might
toe,
be dead.
but
He's been
something.
in prison.
Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That tracks.
No. He, you know, I had some disdain towards him for a few years, but after learning more about where he's gone since, I'm like, he's on his own journey, and
Yeah.
I don't wish anyone really that badly.
Yeah.
you know.
But also, it's like, to be clear, it's still really interesting to talk about.
oh, so fascinating.
Like, that's a wild time.
It's wild, totally. I
Yep.
forget about these things because you normalize it in your head because you're like, you have to survive things, and
Yep.
then you're like, no, nothing weird's
and-
ever happened.
And also, when you grow up with a bunch of weird shit happening
Yeah.
around you, you are already like pre-normalized
yes.
to some stuff. So when you go out,
Desensitized.
yeah, it's, you know, of course you think that's normal.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, everybody's been to jail.
It's fine. Yeah.
All the good boys go to jail.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a country song I started improvising. I don't know where it...
I liked it. I
Thank
liked it
you.
a lot. Do you have any big crazy moments that now you reflect on and laugh at?
I definitely do. You can tell this wasn't a question that I asked you because I had a good one. Like, I literally just curious. Oh God. I mean, I had a lot of, because of the tism,
Yeah.
I had a lot of big, like, tism moments growing up that were just me not understanding, and also were definitely probably the dominant contributing factor to me not having friends as a child. Like, twofold. One being the fact that I came off as very weird and extremely innocent and very like a little too, I wanted it too much,
Okay.
you know?
Uh-huh.
And even now, I mean, you know me, like, my version of friendship is like, hey, I found this rock. Do you want to look at it? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Like, I still kind of have the same energy.
I know, but that's what draws me to you
I know.
so much.
Well, and I love that. I love that you love it. But it's just, obviously, children were sort of like, what the fuck's wrong with this one?
But I was the same,
I
and
know.
I think it's cool.
I often refer to my growing up period, Danny still refers to it as my dog years.
Yeah.
Because it felt like I was a particularly anxious dog who just got enrolled in a human school and had to like fight for dear life to try to blend in and pretend it was a human child.
Oh my god!
But actually it was a dog the whole time, and it kept just being like, I hope no one can see that I'm a dog. That's pretty much what my childhood felt like.
Fucking hell. Okay.
But I would do a lot of like God, I'm gonna have some popcorn too.
Have
I
some
would
popcorn.
do a lot of like studying for social situations.
Okay.
And so then I would copy it exactly, and then the worst thing was when someone noticed and would call me out. Mm-hmm. So I did the honey dance at a school disco,
Oh my God.
And then someone was like, that's the dance from Honey.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, no, it's not.
Oh my God. That's so funny because it's so perfectly acceptable to learn a dance from a thing and know the dance from a thing.
I know.
But you wanted them to think it was your dance.
Yeah, because I was going, I don't understand how to do this.
Oh my God.
So I was trying to look like I understood how to do it.
Oh my God.
And I knew it would be weird if I told them that I copied the movie.
Oh my God.
So I just grabbed a boy and I did that like fucking, you know that thing that
Oh,
she does and then she
fucking
turns around and
hell.
does like the slide.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the thing about it is that it's all about like you not being comfortable
Yeah.
with being weird,
Yeah.
because that's exactly it. You're just trying to blend in.
Yeah.
And when people notice, you don't go, yeah, well, got me. Oh, you got me. Your brain goes like, fucking say anything now.
God, I wish I knew you then.
I'm really glad you don't. I'm really glad that nobody knew me then, except for many, many people who I hopefully will never speak to again.
God, I actually feel lately since I feel like just, you know, when you get older, you just feel more and more yourself and more comfortable, and it's so awesome and nice. I have had this urge to be seen by people who knew me when I was my worst or my youngest and stupidest or
That
whatever
is
else.
a really good sign.
Whoa, really?
Well, yeah, because you're like, you feel like you've progressed to a point. You're someone who would actually go to their like high school reunion.
Desperate for it. I'm pretty sure I didn't get invited to my
To be-
fucking 10-year, but whatever.
You're someone who would go and would be like, yeah, I'm just doing a bunch of really cool stuff now, and like I'm really hot and sorry, like, you know.
100%. That's all I want.
That's great, man. That's where everyone's trying to get to. You've done it.
Is it?
Yeah, you can die now.
I thought that most people
You
had
can die
surpassed.
now.
Yeah, I just brushed over that. Sorry.
You should die now. Sorry. But no, you can die happy now. You've done the thing. That's the end goal.
I mean, yeah, obviously I've done everything. I've reached every goal. No, but I thought that most people had surpassed that and are at a point where they're just super happy to not get the affirmations from strangers they knew as children.
That's not a thing.
Fuck yeah.
Why do you think fucking Deborah from, you know, like the local city council is posting her like weird ass Instagram lunches?
Oh my God,
She's
you.
not doing that for healthy reasons. She's not like, oh, well, you know, I actually have like very specific dietary requirements and I have a council of friends who have to keep tabs on me to make sure I don't eat peanuts. No, she's posting it because she wants her friends to be like, wow, Deborah's fucking sick of being a housewife. That's what it is.
That's so true.
You never get over it.
Thank God. It's so fun. I love needing everyone else's approval.
Well, it's just, we're genuinely conditioned for it.
That's so true. Okay.
We literally are conditioned for it.
Yeah. It makes us survive.
It's the thing that has gotten us as far as we have as
Yeah.
a species.
Actually, I did bring that up when someone DM'd or commented or something. Sometimes I like to engage with the psychos on the internet, and someone said something like, you're just seeking attention. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Are you not just seeking attention by writing this? Like, what are you talking about? We love attention.
We need to do something as a society, and I genuinely think that this is the biggest tool that we could use to fix society, is that all people, Australians in particular, but all people, have this weird thing where when you can tell that someone wants attention, you get turned off by it if it's positive. But if they're seeking attention in a negative way, suddenly everyone's super fucking interested. It's so wild to me
Yeah.
that someone will post like a video or whatever of them like going around giving homeless people food. And every comment will be like, why didn't you just do it and not film
Yeah.
it? Like, I can't believe. And it's like, dude, this is how you make reality TV.
Yeah.
You've made reality TV. You've made a world in which people can only attention seek in deeply unhealthy, weird ways.
And paparazzi shit as well.
If you just accept the fact that people want attention and you let them get it by doing positive things, the world will improve.
That's so true.
There's no such thing as true, pure altruism.
Yeah.
You're always going to get a little ego kick. Even if you do it by yourself, you're going to walk away being like, I'm the best man in the world. Like, Of course you want that. So start rewarding people for doing good shit. Stop being like, oh my God, you're such a guinea two shoes. Yeah, I'm doing good shit. But Cheryl, shut up.
But I think that people are only like that because of their own insecurities, right? Mm-hmm. How do we fix that?
I think you just allow, instead of this like weird toxic version of social media that we've created, you allow it to be something where people can go, hey, look at me, I did a cool thing. And then everybody goes, yeah, you did a cool thing. It's you allow everyone equal access to the commodity.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
Okay.
Because do you know like the ice bucket challenge?
Yeah.
How everybody was like, oh my God, this is like the stupidest thing. Like just donate the money or don't.
Yeah.
That literally was like a groundbreaking thing for ALS. And is like that was like the biggest financial boost they ever got.
Wow.
And it led to groundbreaking ALS research and actually made a huge difference for those people. And so it's like, okay, it fucking works. Just go with it.
Yeah, totally. Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Actually, maybe like in terms of anything that we can do, because we can't control everyone. If we just like keep,
I wish.
God, me too.
Your lives will be better. Just let me tell you what to do.
Oh, that's the dream. I'm like, oh, Loki, don't want to start a cult. I've watched so many cult docos lately, and I'm like, I could do that.
I love a cult
do
doco.
that.
Yeah, of course. The only thing stopping you is like not wanting to be
Morals.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we could all be so successful in this
my
world if we just ditched those fuckers.
I know, but don't want to start a cult. But I guess maybe like even just posting that sort of stuff and being comfortable in it is like a step.
It's really hard because you have to be comfortable with the fact that people are going to not like it at first.
Yep.
But you know what? People don't like fucking anything that you do.
That's so true.
You specifically. No,
it did take a second, but I was about to question that. Fuck.
People don't like anything that anyone does. It's like if someone wants to talk shit, they're gonna talk shit. It doesn't matter what you do. So it's like you might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've solved the world.
Yeah, we've done it.
Thank you.
Pod. No. My sister would be a very good cult leader.
Yeah.
She would be so good at it.
I've only met her very briefly. She's beautiful.
She's
checked.
Crazy stunning. Like she's
Necessary.
She's a model now. Yes, that
Oh my
does help.
God.
But she's a model and she works in paint.
What?
I know it's weird.
What's this mean?
Like as in she works for like a paint shop.
Yeah.
Like she's like a color
Awesome.
person. Like she's not a person of color. That's not how you say that. I was trying to do a funny twist on words and it went real weird. Sorry. No, she's like a color mixing person. Like she started at the paint desk at Bunnings and now she works for like a specific like paint company doing.
Cool.
Yeah,
that
right?
sounds very pleasing.
She sends me videos all the time of her like making like color matching things.
Oh my God, that sounds good.
So good. But she's just like, she's one of those people who's always stirred. And I definitely got to ride the coattails of this because I don't think I would have had any friends in high school had it not been for me like just sort of shoehorning myself into all of her shit.
Yeah, okay.
But she just has the ability to, she was like the first emo in our school.
Wow.
And suddenly, like after she started doing it, which I knew she's just always ahead of any movement by like 5 steps. And so she was the first emo in school and like she got bullied for it for a second. And then all of a sudden all of the other emos started coming out of the woodwork. And then all of a sudden she was like
The
queen emo.
Oh
yeah.
my
and
God.
so she had like this like little dedicated group of followers who would sort of do anything.
That's awesome.
I know. It was quite, in hindsight, it was quite cute. At the time I was like, you are terrifying. And she would do whatever she needed to do to like get that authority in that space as well. Yeah. Wow. She was like proper badass for a while.
Like what? What'd she do?
She stitched a corset into her hip at a party.
Oh my God.
And everybody was like, that's so fucking badass because we lived in central
of
Queensland.
course.
So like the only currency was blood.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah. And so like
doing smileys
but
and
she
shit on each
she
other.
just has like this amazing willpower to like overcome, especially because at this point she was about 4 feet tall.
Oh,
She was tiny until she started until she got medicated for her autoimmune disease.
wow.
She used to get put in bins
Oh my God.
by like the popular kids because she couldn't get out.
That's so sad.
I remember one time coming out of art class and just seeing like a bin lid flapping and being like, oh, they've put her in the bin again. All right, be right back. Gotta go get my sister out of the bin.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's like, and even I was saying about the sanctioned fighting. That's where I started saying, where like we had a fight club for a minute.
Awesome.
Because we watched Fight Club and we
course.
did not get it. And we were like, this is how you become, like, this is how you meet your true self. Like,
That's
you've
how
got
everyone consumed it as children.
Yeah, 13-year-olds. We
Yeah.
were like, got to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And so we had this game where one of us would, because there was 2 buses home from school. And so we would finish school, we'd sprint to the bus. Whoever got in the first bus got that bus. That was their bus. And then the second, and then whoever was second had to get on the second bus that arrived about like 20 minutes after.
Oh, no.
And whoever got there first would hide somewhere in the house. And then whoever got there second would have to come in knowing that they were about to be ambushed.
Oh my God.
And then there would be a fist fight.
Oh my God.
And I shit you not, this lasted for like probably 2 weeks. She beat me every single time. Not just to the bus, but also just to a pulp. And I was so much bigger than her, but I was not willing to actually hurt her.
Yeah.
Where she was like, no, you started this.
Oh my God.
You're getting it.
That's so funny.
Very
Fucking
willful,
hell.
an extremely willful little
Yeah.
bean. Just launching out from behind the couch like a frenzied cat. Just
Oh, that's so cute. Holy shit, man! I feel so grateful to have sisters. Hey, what an incredible, beautiful
it's just the
bond.
best.
Oh
It is
my God.
absolutely the best. And every time one of us has had like a genuine breakdown,
Yeah.
the other one has managed to pull them out of it.
Yeah.
And I remember doing it for her when we were in high school and she was mad depressed. And like the first time I saw her smile in a long time was when she came into my room and I was listening to like, it was one of the So Fresh CDs. I don't remember which one, but Murder on the Dance Floor by Sophie Ellis Bextor came on.
Banger.
Yeah. And I started singing into a hairbrush and like doing this really stupid dance. And then she joined in and then we choreographed this dance that was like, it's murder on the dance floor and you get on the ground and you'd be like, you better not kill the moves. And it was just humping the air from the ground. And it was like, it was purposely bad, but she like, it was the first time I saw her like kind of coming out of that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, same with me, like when I had, God knows how many like terrible OCD spirals where I would end up at her house and she would just like put on some insane music and we'd end up like skipping around the house and just being silly buggers. It's the best.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I don't need any more friends. Sorry.
Honestly.
I'm set.
Honestly, I feel you.
I have my comedy friends. I've got my sister. I've got my
Yeah.
mum. I'm good.
That's it. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
I've got Sammy.
Oh yeah, yeah. It does help to have a cute partner.
That's
you can
it's so
lick.
much of the friendship energy goes into that as well. If you have
Totally.
someone you actually like.
Totally. Oh, this is actually something I wanted to ask you about. Sort of related, I guess, but being in a relationship, I find going out with people in relationships just happens because, you know, we've got heaps of friends that are, some are single, some are not, whatever else. But I keep, like, my closer friends are also in relationships. And I realized last night when I was out with a bunch of friends who are not, I think one is, but the rest of them are all single. No, 2 were. A lot of single friends. And they're, like, trying to pick up while we're hanging out. It was so annoying.
Yeah. It's
Just
also like just date a friend.
Yeah, come on, these guys. It's like 2 single people right here. Date, easy. Pick up.
I genuinely have like I did this on stage once and I thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
And then all of my male friends were real weird for a while and I now realize why. Where I was like, no, I have like an apocalypse order in my head. That's like if shit goes down, as long as this person doesn't get caught in the blast, they're probably next in line. And then like you gotta, because I don't
That's so
understand how
funny.
people go out and date.
I know.
What
Neither
the
do
fuck
I.
is wrong with you?
It sounds so boring.
I've done it twice.
Oh.
I've done the work. So I've done it twice. One time I made a really, really good friend.
Yeah.
Shout out Tommy. He's the fucking best. Like we're just best buds.
Oh,
like,
cute.
and I say this, he's gonna be like, we never hang out. I know. It's 'cause I live in Sydney now. I'm sorry, but He's the best. And we probably dated for like 2 weeks, and then we were like,
No.
we are too similar. This is not going to work.
Yeah.
He's one of those who's like, his parents are still together and he's really, really funny. And I'm like, what the fuck, you
what?
bastard.
Yeah, it happens.
But otherwise, it's like, no, how do you not end up having like a crush on people that you hang out with all the time? I don't
Completely.
understand.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it because I think I need to know someone. I'll be obviously physically attracted to people, but it really is, it's a whole package thing.
Of course.
Right.
And also, everyone is so hot.
Everyone's so hot and funny and cool.
Everyone has something about them.
Totally.
That,
oh my God.
given the right circumstance, you
Yeah.
will fall in love with that
See,
thing.
this is what made me a fucking good sex worker because
Oh, yeah, I forgot you did that.
I did do that for a brief time.
Of course you would be good at that.
But I was because
I mean, you can't use your mouth. The popcorn would... That's what happened. You've overused it and the popcorn doesn't go in anymore.
oh my God.
Nothing
like a tired
can stay
dog.
in anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like
work.
what I always thought would happen to your pussy if you had
Oh
too
my
much sex
God.
growing up.
Yeah.
How they'd be like, no, it's going to get really big.
It's gonna
And I
be
was like,
huge. It's true. It's true. I like to just put Jacob in all of him. Just
this old Jacob.
all of Jacob inside. That's how
Like
we
he's
have
fixing
sex.
a car. Just like his back end's hanging out. He keeps reaching out for tools.
No, if he does somersaults in there, I might come. Like it's
Like a crocodile. He's going into a death roll. Oh, that's my first crush was Steve Irwin.
oh my God.
Did I tell you that? That's how I ended up in
No?
Australia.
What?
Yes, I've always had a thing for, because if you know my partner Sam, beautiful boy, I love him. He tall, blonde, wavy hair, right? Beard, ideally. I've always had a thing for tall, blonde men. I don't know why.
That's so nuts.
Yeah, Steve Irwin was my first childhood crush.
Wow.
And Terry Owen was the first person I wanted to kill with fire. I remember because I started watching it in like the older episodes where
Yeah.
she wasn't featured very much, or you didn't really see her.
Yeah.
And then I saw one of the newer episodes,
God.
and I was like, "Excuse me, what the fuck?"
Who the fuck is this
I was
bitch?
so mad.
Oh my God.
I
that's
was
so
like,
funny.
"No, you're supposed to finger crocodiles and me, no one else."
So wait, but then that somehow got you to move to Australia? What did you tell your
my
family?
mum
Yeah.
I didn't move on my own. I was like, I'm going to seek my fortune.
Did you say, Mum, I like that one. Can we go there?
Oh, no, I didn't have to say anything. I had a Crocodile Hunter lunchbox. I had a Crocodile Hunter backpack. I had a Crocodile Hunter board game.
Yeah.
I had a Crocodile Hunter jigsaw puzzle. I still have a lot of this. I used to draw pictures of him. Like, it was that sort of situation.
insane.
And so when my mum, like, was on the verge of remarrying this Australian guy,
Yeah.
and she was like, the only thing, you know, is that we might have to move to Australia, and if
Yeah.
you prefer to live with your dad. And I was like, Australia, I'm in.
Oh my God. I finally get to fuck the croc man.
I'm 6, let's do it. No. But yeah, like that was so like Steve Irwin, John Smith from Pocahontas.
Yep. Okay. Wow. I've just blonde men or women have never been remotely in the horizon to me. I think because my brother's blonde, my mum's blonde.
Do you have a different type for women than you do for men?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. I feel bad. I think it's deep-seated misogyny. I have higher standards for women.
That's interesting.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think I
really
have
fucked
higher
up.
standards for women necessarily, but I have like, oh no, I guess I do.
Like,
But
there are
that's
more
because
physical
you're right, we
attributes.
all do.
I think, yeah. I think it's brainwashing. Yeah.
I no,
Because I'll date a fucking, like a rock with a bit of moss on it. If it's a man.
sorry, I am just blowing out your fucking. That is so funny, Chloe.
it's a man.
Wildly relatable. I can see it now. Like you go into his room and you're like, "Hey, babe," and it's like he's sitting in front of World of Warcraft. It's like a rock sitting in front of World of Warcraft.
But I expect any women I date or sleep with to look like Selma Hayek.
But also I think just there are more women who are hot.
That's so true. We do a lot more.
We do so
we
much
put in the
more.
time, you know.
It's so hard at the moment because Sam dresses up every time we
Oh,
like go
yeah,
out or
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he dresses up all the time.
Yeah.
And then we were sort of chatting, and I was like, I was almost going to beat myself up for the fact that I'm like, I never like look as nice as you do when we go out. But then the thing is, it takes so much more for me to dress up. He just has to put on the right clothes. I have to do so much maintenance.
It's insane.
I have to like change the whole shape of my face.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
That was we went to a wedding the other week, Jacob and I spent like 2 hours getting ready, and then we drove and I started to get changed, and he had a shower in the time that I was getting ready, and then we drove and everyone's like, oh my God, look at these guys not even ready. And then we went into the room, came out, changed, and we were ready, and everyone's like, whoa, you got ready so quickly. And I'm like, did you see my head?
Yeah.
Like, it was ready. Did you think that this just happened? What are you
No,
talking about?
They do. They have facial blindness.
Takes so long.
They have makeup blindness.
Oh, they do.
It's a thing.
They're so they're,
Well, a clean girl aesthetic takes half an hour. Fuck off.
oh my God, get fucked.
Just look like a hoe and own it up to it.
We might have to get into the sleepover games.
Yay!
I think it's time. I think it's well past
That was real genuine excitement.
That was cute. Oh my God, Jacob and I linked our toes together the other night, and my feet are, the size of a small hamster,
Yeah.
and he's large. It was so fun. It hurt.
Can I tell you a thing
Please.
that is like,
Tell me.
this is genuinely gross, but I thought it was very funny.
Okay.
Me and Sam got stoned the other night, and I suggested that we make our buttholes kiss. And so we did. It was entirely
Oh my God.
It was entirely unsexual. I was just curious if we could do it.
Do you have to spread your cheeks?
Maybe.
Of course you did. Your butthole's not going to be right there.
I have a big
You
butt.
got a big
I have to. Yeah, he didn't have to do as much as I did in that department, but
Oh
yeah.
my God, I've still never seen Jacob's
And we're just
asshole.
like, "Mwah."
I refuse to look at a straight man's butt, but Sam isn't straight, so
He's not straight. He does work.
What a treat.
I know. It really, really is. There's the level of the necessary level of consciousness that comes with that is
Yeah.
really nice.
Don't get me wrong. I know Jacob will listen to this, and I don't want him to think that I'm saying
No. Also,
publicly
but
that
Jacob's
his ass
like
is.
Jacob's like largely hairless anyway.
Oh, he is.
It's that
so
Scandi. It's that
annoying.
Scandi gene.
I've started shaving my arms because of his hairlessness. I'm like, I must be less hairy. I can't be the more hairy one.
That is hard.
Right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Anyway.
That's date someone linty. That's what I recommend.
Oh, this has been open.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
No,
I have
don't.
nothing to hide.
Don't ever apologize. Oh my God. Okay, we've got sleepover games. I'm starting to sweat.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm sorry.
No, but I'm fucking stoked for this part, man. This has been my like.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. All right. Now it is a Christmas episode. So we've got some Christmas themes going on in these sleepover games. We're going to start with Would You Rather.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Would you rather grow a tail made of tinsel or have balls for tits?
Baubles for tits. Only because I think that having a tail made of tinsel is like.
Useless.
Yeah, whereas at least baubles for tits, it's like I could make something out of that.
It's so funny.
I could. That's a a good party trick. You know, it's like you flat.
show too.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't know those are your actual titties. Yeah.
Exact.
And they'd be like, "How'd she do it?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, definitely baubles for tits. You got
Right.
it.
Easy. Think I know the answer to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather only ever be able to give or receive gifts?
Yeah, give. But only because I have a like that. That's one of my that's probably my love language is like
Yeah.
gift giving, and I made you a lovely a little pumpkin pie the other day.
Did. And brought me flowers, which are still here, but they are dead. It's been a long time, but
That's
they're still
all right.
up.
Thank you. I appreciate you leaving them
love
up
them.
until I leave this place. No, they definitely give, but
Yeah.
only because I think I get a lot of my ego. It's what we were talking about,
Yeah.
ego from
Yeah, yeah,
positivity.
yeah,
A lot
totally.
of my ego comes from being like a good present giver.
Yeah, I completely relate. I think that you are a brilliant gift giver, and it's so sweet and cute.
Thank you.
But like, if I'm honest, I relate and I love gifting to people, but also I'm one of the worst gift receivers I know.
Oh, so in your case, it's the opposite.
No, I'd rather give gifts because I love to give gifts, but I also hate to receive
You just have
gifts.
both reasons for it to be that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And not like when it's something like, you know, you coming to my birthday party with sweet gifts, I feel like that is easier. But when it comes to like very close family, Jacob, like I feel so bad. It's honestly one of my worst traits. I'm really bad at receiving gifts.
When you say you're bad at it, how can you be bad at it?
I don't like things.
Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Well, you like to have a very I've noticed this about you. You like to have a lot of control over like what you wear, what you use, like how your space looks. I get that. And so yeah, I can see you being like, this
It's a
isn't
control
something I would buy for myself.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. I can see that.
Yeah, it's a real control thing. It's so embarrassing.
I wonder if that contributes to mine. It might as well, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Like just in the way that you like to give because you are in control of that whole situation?
Yeah.
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 Well, man, I wonder because the control things come up in a lot of my issues recently. Like it's an ongoing thing throughout. And I'm so embarrassed to say that I'm pretty sure it's just being a child of divorce, which sucks. Because I'm like,
do you just mean in that
happened.
like no, but like other stuff happened later when you were better equipped to deal with it. But like, yeah, that might be an element of it. But also, I think I just have. For me personally, I think growing up being like neurodivergent, I hate the term now just because it's such a catch-all, but like being autistic, there was a lot, I needed things to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I needed, you know,
I
needed my shoes to be tied up to a certain level of tightness, and I needed, so I needed shoes that could do that, and I needed, you know, I couldn't get to sleep unless I was in a very particular position and like had a pillow between my legs and had like it was just stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like even now I can't touch styrofoam, which is wild. But I just, so if people give me gifts that have styrofoam in it, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I never know what someone's gonna give me, and I'm like,
that's good
it's
to
a
know.
microscope. I love this. Can you get it out of the box,
fucking
and can
hell.
I leave the room?
Oh my God.
So that I don't have to touch any of the things that are around it.
Oh my God.
So I think also, yeah, I just have always had.
That's a really good
I think
point.
being in any way neurodivergent, which you and I both are, like I think it contributes to a certain necessary level of control over your circumstance.
Yeah, totally.
Because you never know when someone's going to hand you a rock melon and you're going to go,
Yeah. Make you eat jelly and you're gonna puke, and like
exactly.
or make you go to the beach without, or on the grass without your beach shoes on. It's
No, you
like,
can't
I
have
need
that.
my beach shoes on because I don't want to touch the ground.
What don't you understand about me being a fucking weirdo right now? Yeah, totally. So I think that probably is an element
a
too. I
really
think
good
it's
point.
probably just intrinsic. And then
thank
I mean,
God.
comedy is a control issue in action, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally a conversation that is one-sided.
Yeah. Fuck, you're so smart.
Thank you.
Thank you for solving that, because I was really upset about being so basic that it was just
honey,
divorce.
no. I think it's probably. I think you're probably weird to the core.
Sweet. Hear that? I'm not like other girls, and neither's Michelle. All right. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yay! Go on.
This is all Christmas themed.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's start it. Coming in hot. Fuck, marry, kill. Santa, Rudolph, and a little elf.
Man. Okay. It's so. Do you know? This is one of the areas in which having OCD intrusive thoughts really shine.
Yeah.
Deer are like the sexiest animal.
They are.
Hands
And
down.
I've heard your bit about this.
Yeah, exactly. So I think probably, and also like the elf would be the easiest to kill.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Fuck Rudolph, marry Santa, kill the elf. Like,
wow. Okay.
The elf would be super simple to get rid of.
Yeah.
No one
So
would ever
true.
have to know.
And everyone.
Santa
would
has
notice
all the
Santa.
power, so it makes the most sense. And
Yeah.
also he's like kind of a bear, which I love.
Yeah.
And and Rudolph would just, you know, he wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh my god. That poor dear. His light's doing Morse code. Help.
light blinking.
She touched me.
I'm being molested. I'm so sorry to your young listeners.
No, they're not that young. It's still like 18 plus for the most part.
Okay, cool.
They're
Good,
fine,
good.
I think. I hope. God.
Someone brings us up in therapy later.
I think this will be good for the kids. Whatever.
Yeah, gotta get them, let them know what the world's like.
Well, you know, in this discussion, you know, you've also solved many world issues.
I have.
And been really smart.
And this
so-
is the balance.
Yeah, exactly. You can't win it all, everyone. Fuck, marry, kill. Christmas, New Year, and Halloween.
Okay. Fuck Halloween, because Halloween's like the sexiest
Obviously.
one. Kill New Year's. I hate New Year's. I hate New Year's.
Yeah.
I have never had New Year's in Australia. New Year's and St. Patrick's Day in Australia are my version of the purge. I'm going to stay inside.
yeah.
I'm going to close all of my doors and windows.
Yeah.
And I know that if I go outside, it's going to be fucking mayhem.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I don't there. I've had occasional good New Year's experiences, but
Yeah.
they've always been like family parties.
Yeah.
Most years for New Year's, I just get together with like my sister and her partner,
Oh, that
and we like
sounds so
play a
good.
game or like make vision boards. Like I do not
Oh my
fuck
God.
with the like generalized tradition
No.
of the generalized tradition of New Year's. I think is
Okay.
a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it's
and
a
I love
lot.
Christmas, so I'm going to marry Christmas.
Of course.
If I had to live in one holiday forever, I would like to live in Whoville.
Cute.
I'd be good at it.
You would. Oh my God.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a Happy New Year. That's gonna be so fun. That's the thumbnail.
Is this your most unhinged episode?
That's been released. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
One didn't get released.
Oh no.
It's okay. It was a lot, but there was also a technical issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was sad, but I keep it for my memory.
And for blackmail in the future.
Yeah. I have to disagree with you because I'm not a big Christmas gal.
Really?
Yeah. I know.
Weird family.
I'm trying. Just for Jacob, I want to be. He loves it.
He does. Is it weird? Is it weird family stuff that's like
Yeah.
you just have negative memories of
Yeah,
it?
for sure. For sure. That combined with like not being, being in a relatively pagan household, and I don't know.
That's
there's-
right.
it's
Your
just-
mum's a
yeah,
witch.
Lots of weird family stuff.
That's right. You guys
Yeah.
you were like, Christmas is when you get together, you chop a tree down and you sacrifice a goat.
Yeah.
Sprinkle your goat blood, children, otherwise you won't get any presents.
Oh God, no! I wish it was definitely much more just like Mum's sad. Let's not. But I love Halloween, and I'm not a big fan of the expectation of New Year's, but I would like the vision board, the staying in, the really those sorts of things. I love a planning. I love an anticipation. I love a countdown. So
Yeah.
I could fuck New Year's. I
Okay.
could fuck New Year's.
The
and-
countdown is nice.
It's fun.
Yeah, okay.
It's fun, and just like doing it your own, but not like a classic New Year's. Of course, that is hell.
It's just a hellish time.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was going to say as well that like, that if Hallmark movies have taught us anything, it's that in being someone who doesn't currently like Christmas, you are in the ideal position to one day be the person who loves Christmas the most.
Oh, thank God.
It's
coming.
Yeah. You just need to go through a really terrible divorce. Sorry, Jacob.
No.
And then you need to like move to the country.
No, I'm getting there with Christmas. I think all I need is to become wealthy.
Oh, that'll fucking help.
Wealthier. I'm obviously very rich. Can't you tell? Look at the tinsel.
This is real gold.
This is, yeah, thank you. But I think once I have money, I will like Christmas more. You know?
okay. Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Come back to me in a year when I'm going to be really rich, obviously. And I'll be throwing Christmas in my house. I'll fly everyone in.
Yay.
Okay, we've got Bend or Snap. This is a new game.
I love it.
It's very fun. It's basically I ask if a friend was this or did this, would you either bend or snap with a friendship? Like, would it be like, okay, I'll be flexible, or is the friendship over?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Okay. Bend or snap. And I think I know what you're going to say. If your friend is a Grinch.
Oh, bend. That's
Thank
fine.
God.
No. That's fine. You just deal with you just do other stuff together.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's once a year. Okay, bend or snap if they make you watch the Grinch every time you hang out.
Every time.
Every time.
Look, I love the Grinch. I really genuinely do. All versions. I
Yeah.
love the 1960s version, like the cartoon. I love the actually I haven't seen the 3D animated one, but
Didn't know of any of this except for the one that I know.
yeah, the Jim Carrey one
Yeah.
that everybody knows. I would really struggle with that. I think I would have to stop hanging out with
Yep,
them.
that's a
But only
snap.
because I get so bored. Yeah, that's a snap for sure.
Yeah, understandably. All right, bend or snap if they've never seen the Grinch, but every time it's brought up, they cover their ears and scream, la, 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 no spoilers.
Do you know what? That's a bend because I could have fun with that.
Okay, good.
I could have a lot of fun with that. But also the idea of someone being really devastated to have the Grinch spoiled for them is really funny.
So funny. I'm so glad.
His heart grew how many sizes? I'm really glad you didn't spoil for me this movie. This movie has some fucking twists.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
I love Christmas movies. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to get into Christmas. I'm almost there.
We'll get you there.
Thank you.
We'll make an elf out of you yet.
Thank you. We've got one more game,
Yes.
and it's Truth or Dare.
Yay!
It's up to you, baby.
Truth.
Have you ever been horny for Santa?
Ooh, depends. Like the classic image of Santa?
No, more generally Santa.
I could be horny for Santa.
Yeah.
Because like I could picture like again white beard, right?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like shirt
Tall,
off.
blonde.
Yeah, exactly. No, but like shirt off,
Yeah.
suspenders
Yeah.
with the pants and the boots.
Oh, you don't need to convince
hat.
me. I wrote the question.
Yeah,
for a
okay,
reason.
fair call. Yeah, 100%. You know how much I love a big hairy man with a beard.
Right.
It's that's my whole zone.
But this is like a new discovery. I guess the question was, have you ever been horny for Santa?
I'm sure it's come up.
Okay. All right.
It would be weird if it hadn't.
Right. That's what I mean. I'm really just trying to gauge how much of a freak I am.
But no, because there's a story here, surely.
Yeah.
Like there's a specific Santa. Or what explain the horniness for Santa. I also love that this is how you're trying to get yourself into Christmas. You're like, it's kind of slutty, I guess.
100%. I watch Mean Girls as a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
This is hot. No, it's I guess there's no particular image of Santa. It's a power thing.
Yeah, okay. No, I totally get it.
You
The
know?
power dynamic is sexy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's hot. It's like, what you got in that bag? And he's like, no, it's mine. You're like, fuck. Let me see it.
Yeah. But what if I do something for you?
And like, oh, the whole naughty or nice thing? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? This is for kids?
Please, Santa, I need my school books. Oh, I'm stuck in the chimney and I can't get out.
Okay, the requestees are going to like this way too much. Way too much. Oh, my God. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, dude, I'm sad it's over.
Me too. I
I-
just have to come back and do all of them and be my co-host. Perfect. Woo. Do you want to tell everyone where they can find you?
Yeah, I have socials.
If you want to be found. that
No,
is.
I do. It's Shelly Veedy on basically everything.
Yeah.
VEEDY. It's a nickname that Joe Schaefer gave me. It's the only nickname that anyone's ever given me that has actually stuck.
So good.
Hey, Veeds.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really good.
That's
So
good.
yeah, it's at
feeling.
Shelly Veedy on everything. I don't have anything to promote though.
That's cool. That's all right.
I would like to promote a general sense of well-being
No.
and self-love and confidence and empowerment for everybody.
I'm gonna cry.
That's all I have to promote.
Thank
The
you.
concept of
Perfect.
self-love.
Well, I'll put your handle in all the show notes so you guys can find that as well. I don't want to promote anything. It's the holidays, guys. Go out and have fun. Get out there in the snow.
Yeah, man.
In the sand and in
Yeah, I was going to say we don't necessarily have a lot of that going on, but
it's so hot.
it's so fucking
It's so
hot.
hot. We gotta go. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Are there any? Happy Kwanzaa. What are the other holidays?
Yeah, Kwanzaa. No, because like Ramadan's ages back.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, Hanukkah's already started, right?
Hanukkah's already started.
So, look, just have a good time.
Just have fun.
Well,
Enjoy the time off.
Everything's chill at the moment. Like the world's chill, social climate's chill. So like whatever. I love you all. Bye.
Merry Christmas.